Hello, and welcome to Let's Play Megaman Starforce. So we're going to be starting a new Let's Play with the Megaman Starforce series. Alright, we will be starting with the first set of games. So when Megaman Starforce released, it was released in 3 different versions: Pegasus, Leo, and Dragon. I initially played when I was younger, Megaman Starforce Leo, and deciding which version to go with, I was kind of leaning towards Dragon, but I ended up deciding on Pegasus. Oh, that music is so nostalgic for me. Let's start a new game. It is the year 22OX. Extraterrestrial life has been discovered. The new space or exploration agency, NASA, in effort to enter into a friendly relationship or brother band with the aliens, launched a space station named Peace. Man's dream to find other intelligent life among the stars has finally been realized. However, the space station, the hope of man, met a mysterious accident and it disappeared to whereabouts unknown. Of course, many people worked hard to find it, but the space station could not be found. And then, a few months after the incident, a section of Peace was found in the sea. All hope was lost after that. NASA took it hard and stopped the search, and put the project on hold permanently. 3 years to the day have passed since. I can't believe it's been 3 years since Kelvin space station vanished. I suppose it has. Oh, I wanted to ask you about how he's doing. He's in 5th grade now, right? He would be, but he still can't bear to go. Ever since the incident, he's been very closed towards everyone. I don't blame him. The boy lost his father, who he loved dearly. That's got to be tough. But if he's not going, what about his studies? We're managing with the card force system. He's studying from one of those textbook type card navies, Teacher Man. But he's not really focusing. He fills with gadgets or reads about the stars. He wants to move to outer space to find his dad. Oh, I see. If only we had more power, we could have found Aaron. It's okay. It's not your fault. It was an accident. Come here and say hello, young man. Fine. This man is Mr. Boreal. He works under your dad at NASA. Howdy. Hey. I really owe him one for when I worked at NASA. That was one brave man, your father. Oh yeah, I quit NASA a while back. Now I work at my own lab just outside of town, researching the Earth, space, and the stars. If you want, you're welcome to drop by. Don't be rude. Introduce yourself. Okay. My name is Geo Staller. Glad to meet you, Geo Staller. Oh, before I forget, I brought you a present. This is a very special pair of glasses. It's called a visualizer. I heard your father used it in his work. I don't know how much else beyond that. I found it when I quit NASA. I just thought I'll give it to you. Geo got the visualizer. This was Dad's? Thanks. Are you heading to your usual spot? Yeah, it's going to be clear out tonight, so I'll be able to see the stars really well. Geo, your transer, is it on? Oh, Geo turned on his transer. Honestly, why must I always remind you to keep your transer on? Now check your battle cards. Your brothers? Who cares? I don't have any brothers. So no one is going to see my personal page anyway. What are you talking about? If your transer isn't on, no one can see your ID info either. Okay, I get it. I'm going now, Mom. Be back in a bit. He's always like that. I wish he could develop a few brother band relationships with some friends. By the way, where's Geo heading off to? Vista Point, just behind the school. He goes there every day around dusk and just stares up at the sky. He thinks he'll see his dad. Ever since that day, time has come to a stop for us anyway. I know we should move on, but it's so hard to. Looks like I got some mail. Let me see. I'll check my mail by pressing triangle to open the menu screen. And then pick email. Alright. So, our main protagonist is Geo Staller. In the original game, you could pick your own name, but in the Legacy Collection, you will go with his canon name. So we can see we have HP, we do have a level, and we have certain battle cards on display that if you connect with other people, they can kind of see what you like to use. And as you kind of see underneath his portrait, that we currently have no brothers. Brother bands are an important aspect of this game, where it's your basically forming bonds with others. In this case, what kind of is supposed to happen is in the real world, you're supposed to meet other people with copies of the game and form your own brother bands with them, and you can see their information at any time. We also have currently a menu option two menu options that are now available. We have our access to our battle cards, which are different attacks that we can use later, and you can select your favorites and change the name of your folder. So if I wanted to edit it, I could go here and change around. So if I didn't want Air Spreader as a favorite, I could hit L3 to change favorites, and I can remove and select another plasma gun. No, I want to put Air Spreader back for right now. We have different items. As we can see, a lot of these are kind of carryover somewhat from Battle Network, like the unlocker item and all that. And then we have the transer and visualizer. The transer being a device that people wear on their arms that control their brother bands. And then the visualizer are the glasses he just got. This is our transer that we are looking at. And we can see that we are connected with Pegasus, also displayed by the logo in the top right hand corner, and that is the special satellite we are connected under. In the lore of this game, there are 3 satellites: Pegasus, Leo, and Dragon, being also why there's the 3 versions of the game. We have the library where we can see all the different battle cards that we can get throughout the game. There's a whole bunch, and even higher level battle cards that we can earn throughout the course of the game. We have our save, and then email, as we were just told to check. This week we studied about transers. Transers are a mobile terminal everyone wears on their arms. They have a variety of functions, such as email and phone. They also store your personal page and other info. By pressing L3, you can switch between the different screens of your transer to display such things as your personal card, brother card, and Navi cards. If your transer is displaying a Navi card, it means the Navi is currently in your transer. If you swipe a Navi card through your transer, you will activate an incredible power. Navis are your indisputable friends. Also talk to them once in a while with L1. Lastly, all transers are registered to one of 3 satellites up in outer space: Pegasus, Leo, or Dragon. Thanks to these satellites, transers are on the same satellite can communicate with each other. Also, the very symbol of our modern age, the brother band, is made possible thanks to them. So there is more things we can do. If I hit L3, it's really, right now, we only have personal, but these are the 3 they were talking about where we can switch through as we unlock them later. So, Geo's hometown is Echo Ridge. There's a lot of things around here, but basically all of it's currently locked for us right now. We can talk to people to kind of help explain things. So battle cards were invented 3 years ago to help defeat viruses. So we can collect them and you can edit your cards. So it's just kind of like some tutorial stuff going around here. And Megaman Starforce is a sequel series to the Megaman Battle Network series of games. The events of Starforce take place around 200 years after the events of the Battle Network games. You there, wait. You're the one, aren't you? The boy who never comes to school? I'm Luna Platz of Echo Elementary, Class 5A, which makes me your class president. The big guy behind me is Bud Bison, and the short one is Zach Temple. Hey jerk, don't stand there, say something. Prez is waiting for a response. What do you want? Nothing, but it's my job as class president to see that all my classmates attend school. What? I hate it when things are not perfect, so having one person missing is unforgivable. Sorry, but I got nothing to do with you. Hey, you can't say that to the Prez? How dare you? The Prez is telling you to go to school. Don't look down on us because you're taller. But, Zach, that's enough. In that case, Geo, I expect to see you at school tomorrow. Geo Staller. Something tells me he won't be showing up. If only we had some way to open him up. Today Brothers Band lesson was. Yes, that may come in handy. Come on you two, let's get going. School, huh? Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Mail. I wonder who it's from. It's from the Prez? Hi Geo. This is your class president, Luna Prez. I didn't like your attitude, but I can forgive you if you come to school. We have some Brother Band homework today. I've attached a new version of the Brother Band program we used in class. So make sure you do your homework. Oh, and one more thing. Come to school. Now initializing personal page editor. Okay, look like we are all set. Now we're going to use this program and do your homework. So pay close attention, okay? This is the brother screen on your transer. It shows your info about your brothers. You can access this screen by selecting brother on the menu screen. Ah, you don't have a single brother? I can't explain anything like this. Alright, I'll tell you what. Just for now, I'll be your brother. You better be thankful. Here we go. Now, you and I are brothers. Actually, Do you need to explain brother bands to you? Yes, you do? I thought everyone knew about brother bands. Well, whatever. Brother band is a system that connects friends through EM waves. Once you become brothers, you can send mail and trade data no matter where you are. You can also see each other's personal page. Huh? What's a personal page? Why, your profile and battle cards are shown there. If you're going to have any brothers, you're going to need a personal page. I know, let's make you one. Got it all this so far? Yes. Okay, now I'm going to explain personal pages. This is your personal page. You can see this by selecting your brothers or your own icon from the brother screen. So a personal page is just that. It's where your info about a person is displayed. You can see a brother's info and vice versa. Now explaining things one at a time. In the upper left corner, a person's name, face icon, and level are shown. And as you can see for the Legacy collection, it goes off, like in my case, my PlayStation's user's name. So Integral Tempest is what I have saved as my PlayStation name. All this has already been set, so let's go. The lower part shows your battle data. You can't see because I'm in your way? Alright, I'll leave for just a second. Press X when you're done, okay? So as we can see, this is kind of the same thing. We can see our favorites, our brother combo, and link ability. So when you link up with other players, they get like these special boosts. Do you take a good look? Well, even if you don't, I'm back, so move on. Favorites is where the 6 cards you set as your favorites are displayed. Favorite battle cards can be used by brothers, so you can set only your should set only your strongest cards. Let's see, best combo. You don't actually know much. I don't actually know much about that, but we don't need it right now, anyways. Link abilities are powers you and your brothers give each other as a boost. So, are you okay with up to this point? Yes. Lastly, let's look at the upper right. Do you see message and secret buttons? Message stands for message, and it's where you can leave a note for your brothers. You can write about what you did recently, brag, or whatever you like. You can edit it at any time, so for now, just hurry up and write a self-intro. Oh, didn't write anything. Okay, just right now. Hello. Next, secret. Secret is where you write your secret message. Secrets you can tell a stranger. You can tell your brothers. When you become brothers with someone, you can see your secret, so be honest. You can change your secret at any time, so for now, just write something. Okay, congratulations on creating your personal page. If you have a brother, you'll always be connected, no matter where or when. It's neat. So hurry up and make some brothers. Oh, one more thing. If you have real friends and you want to form a brother bond with them, you can only become real brothers with 3 people at first. But if one day you achieve something great, the number of brothers you can have will grow. And that concludes your brother band homework. Now, all you have to do is fight other people in matches. Meet lots of people, form brother bands, and come to school. Oh, and one last thing. Come to school. Got it? I'll see you at school then. Looks like I got some mail. Alright, I think the email, yeah, it's just her going through this. So this is kind of a classic thing. This way you can always check your tutorials. And it's just like the same message we saw before. Okay, another thing I just saw is down at the bottom. There is the cipher list. And as you can see, there's a lot of codes in here. In the original one, when you wanted these, you had to go to enter cipher and you could enter the code manually. In cipher list, it's all the same one. So if we click this, we can unlock like different codes and get different items. So I think I just did one. You, Geo Staller, who have broken the code I bestow upon thee. GeoGat Deluxe Energy. So as you see there, you can use the codes to get different power-ups throughout the game. So now I have a Deluxe Energy that boosts and restore a Deluxe Energy boost that restores all HP. So you can go through, use them as you want. And I believe if we go to brothers now, it is empty, so Luna has left us. But she is technically our first brother. Now we're at Vista Point. The stars were just beginning to twinkle as Geo turned his eyes to the heavens. Dad, Cassiopeia is so bright tonight. Oh, and today, this man named Mr. Boreal came to our house, and he gave me your visualizer. It got some sort of special lenses, and it feels like it has a special power. But what can I see with it? If I use it, will I see you? Who am I kidding? Dad, where are you? I miss you so much. Dad. What? This is Dad's access signal. It's getting closer and closer. Ah! So this is Earth. Ugh. Ah. What? Can you see me? That's funny. Humans aren't supposed to be able to see energy beings like me. Are you a monster? Why are there roads in the sky? That's not the Milky Way, that's for sure. Am I dreaming? It disappeared. Ah, it's back. Now I get it. You can see my EM body with those glasses. But I didn't see a thing earlier. It must have activated some hidden power of those glasses when I zapped them. What? Hey, didn't anyone tell you not to gawk? But I guess I can't blame you, kid. Who are you? Name's Omega-Xis, but humans get it all wrong, so just call me Mega. I'm from the planet FM, so I am what you humans call an alien, I guess. But to me, you guys are the real aliens. Normally, you humans can't see my EM body, which is made of electromagnetic waves. But somehow, I guess with those glasses, you can see the wave world. That's the road you can see in the sky is part of the wave world, a wave road. You get all that, Geo Staller? What does an alien know? Why does the alien know my name? I heard it from a human that I met in space. That human, could it be? Was it my dad? Dad, where is he right now? Whoa. They're here already? They're here? Who's here? The creeps who are after me. That's who, kid. What the? That train's not supposed to be able to move. EM viruses from the planet FM. They're going to destroy the town with that. What? If they did that, it'll be a disaster. Plus, Mom's still at home. There's only one way to stop that train. Go into it and delete those EM viruses. Delete those viruses? But how? Like this. Ah! Now listen up, kid. If you want to stop that train, you'll do what I say. Got it? You humans have those card force things, right? Yeah? Take out one of those your blank cards. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ha! Whoa, the card's glowing. What's he doing? I'm powering up the card with my energy. Look, we don't have much time. Next, we gotta find a wave hole. A wave hole? That's where a chunk of space has been warped into a whirlpool shape. I bet you can see them with those glasses. Space has been warped into a whirlpool? Nothing over there. There's one. Hey, I see one. You don't need to wear your visualizers for this next part, but swap the card I made when you are at that wave hole. Or wave hole, yeah. You do know how to swipe a card, right? Of course, just press R1. Yeah, and then you gotta yell, EM wave change, Geo Staller on the air. Okay. Oh, and I guess I should tell you, kid, push square to put on your visualizers. That way, you can see the wave world. Now, put those glasses to good use. Let's move. Alright. Omega-Xis has joined us, and if we press square, everything disappears. But it comes right back. And if we come over here, and we press R1,
Wave change, Geo Staller on the air.
where are we? Ah, what's with this get up? And my hands. Hey kid, quit screaming like a baby. This is the wave world. You fuse with me, so now you are in wave form. Fuse? You mean you and me became one? And I'm a wave thingy now? You got to be pulling my leg. Change me back right now. Don't get cold feet now, kid. I need your power to stop the EM viruses, but I don't have any powers. Look, it's a bit complicated, but for some reason I'm not as powerful on this planet as I usually am on planet FM, so I need to fuse with someone from here. When we're fused like this, and you take on waveform, it's called pulse in, and you pulse out to get back to the real world. When you want to pulse out, press R1. But don't try to pulse out right now. Wait. So you're saying when we pulse in and fuse, you can use your power. So that means we're going to kick some EM virus butt. So take the wave road to the train, enter its comm space, and fight those EM viruses. You ready, kid? Am I ready? I'm not fighting, am I? I can't fight. I don't know how to fight. Oh, stop whining. It's the only way to stop the locomotive. I'll teach you how to fight. Just get inside the train comp space first. But that's impossible. How are we supposed to get inside the train comp space or whatever it is? I guess get as close as you can to the locomotive and press X. You'll fly in automatically because we're a bunch of EM waves. And if you get stuck, press L1 and I'll give you a hand, okay? Now cut the chatter and go. We are now Megaman Starforce. In Japanese, Megaman is known as Rockman. And the reason we are Mega Man is because we combined with Omega-Xis or Mega. In Japan, we are Rockman, and Omega-Xis has a different name. War Rock. So they become Shooting Star Rockman. A virus came flying out of the blue and went into the train. For some reason, ever since 3 years ago, viruses have been raining down on us. So these are Mr. Hertz, I believe. They're just little NPCs around. Here is another NPC. What the heck was that? I'm a delivery navvy that hauls data, and my body is paralyzed. I can't move at all because of the weird wave. I'm going to get fired if this metal is light. So, basically, if you know a Mega Man Battle Network, you know that took place where it was the internet that was advanced instead of the robotics of the original classic Mega Man. So this is the future thing. So now they went to wireless technology and they're using EM waves to basically do everything. This is the new version of the internet, but it's more integrated into our world. Well, this is as close as I can get. So now, what? Get near it, and when you see the target in sight, press X. I'm saying we're going to pulse in using X. Our body is a bunch of waves. There's a comp space that is relative to EM waves, then we can go into it. You see that wave hole above the train? Yeah. If it's flashing, that means the comm space will accept outside EM waves. Oh. So we can press X to pulse in. Looks like this train accepts EM waves. Time to hop on board. Hop? What? Always remember this, kid. This is how we Emians jump into comm space. Okay, almost there. Where are we? This is the locomotive's comm space. In other words, we're inside the train's comm. Those EM viruses have got to be around here. So let's find them and give them it to them good. EM viruses. So this area is very similar to the Battle Network games. Just kind of how it looks like more of the old computer systems. There they are. Cool. You want me to beat them? I think they're going to do the beating here. I told you I'm going to teach you how to fight. You have to, and you have to, or you aren't going home. Stop scaring me with that kind of talk. Your old man sure wasn't a wuss like you. If I fight those viruses, you'll tell me about my dad, right? I think about it. This is kind of scary. Save your whining for afterwards. Just do exactly what I tell you and fight. Let's go. In the wave world, we have wave battles. Now, kid, keep your mouth shut and learn. This is the custom screen. There are 6 of your 30 battle cards are shown. You can choose which of these you want to use. So I can use all 6, right? This isn't an all-you-can-pick buffet. There are rules to follow, you know. First, cards in the same column can be picked in the same turn. Next, cards that are the same can be picked no matter where they are positioned. Think about what cards will work and pick wisely. Pick wisely, but I don't know which to use. I may have them, but I've never really used one. Relax. I can read about battle cards by pressing. You can read about battle cards by pressing R1. If you run across a really nasty enemy, you can press L1 to try to run away. But whether you make it or not depends on luck. I knew there was a catch. Okay, let's put up or shut up. Choose your cards, kid. Okay, so right now we basically have 3 cards we can pick from. We can pick Cannon, Air Spread, or Heat Ball. So, every card is kind of unique in what functions they do. There are upgraded versions of them. So, like Heat Ball 1, there is like a Heat Ball 2. And like Cannon, some does have upgraded forms, but they might have different names. With these enemies, we can kind of see in the top left-hand corner, they have 40 HP each. So, picking cannons would do fairly well because we can just one-shot them. Good, now press the OK button. Finally, time to crush them with your cards. The cards you choose are at the bottom right. This is the next card's name and attack power. You can use battle cards by pressing X. If you fire and to fire the Mega Buster continuously, hold down circle. Okay, I get how to fight, but what about my health? It's here in the upper left. Those numbers are your hit points, HP, and represent your health. If it drops to 0, we're kaput. Got it, kid? You can use L to move left and right to avoid enemy fire. Now let's get fighting, partner. Wait a second. What if I use up all my cards before I beat all the enemies? Well, you're a troublesome one. Look here. This is the custom gauge. It fills up automatically over time. If you hit L1 or R1 when it's full, you'll enter the custom screen again. Okay, it should be all set now, so let's go. Okay.
Bring it on.
Alright, so we're able to move left and right. We can use it to avoid enemies. As you can see, over time, your blaster does charge, and if it gets charged, it does 10 damage instead of the 1 from a single firing. So you don't actually have to hold it. If you hold the button, he does a rapid fire. Okay, let's use X to blast a cannon and shoot him again. And as you can see there, if you hit an enemy while it's attacking you and you beat it and end the fight, you will not get hurt by the attack. I did it. Don't let your guard down yet. Here it comes. Now we have 3 of them. Nah, I'll tell you about white cards first. White cards. Take a gander at the custom screen. White battle cards are useful little guys. No matter where they are, they can be paired up with another card, even different ones. Really, it sounds like it's easy to combine them. Yeah, for example, take the wide area attack air spread and choose the attack plus 10 card. Air spread hits 3 times in one attack, so these 2 cards are a great match. Plus, you can also pick the sword card right below it. I guess I'll give these combo rules a try. Okay, so if we do what he says, air spread, attack plus 10, and sword. We can also pick grass stage. It just won't really help us right now, but if you want to kind of get rid of it, you can pick it up. One thing to note, that attack 10 will only apply to the card you picked before it. So it only applies to air spread. It does not apply to the sword we picked. If you picked air spread, then sword, and then attack 10, it'd apply it to the sword instead of the air spread. So order does matter when you're picking your cards. Good then. What are we waiting for? This is it, kid. Our special combo attack. I'm going to tell you about Mega Attack. Mega Attack, listen up. Sword only attacks 1 square ahead of you, which means it won't hit the baddies. Then what am I supposed to do? That's when our Mega Attack comes in handy. Use air spread to deal with the 2 pests in the front first. Then before you use the sword card, press L down. Do that and I'll lock onto the enemy. When I lock on, a sight will appear on the enemy in front or in diagonal from us. When you see that sight, use the sword card. We'll dash right up and cut them into 2. Okay, so before I use the sword card, press down on L, and then when that side appears, use that sword. Okay. Blast, got that. We see, press back, we get these arrows to show, and then X, we locked on. One more fight left, it seems. Alright. The next wave is it, kid. Don't get lax here. 3 enemies? Last one. Countering and bonus cards. How about one at a time, please? First, what's countering? Countering is when one of your attack cards hit the enemy at the exact moment it launches an attack on you. Your attack will stun them for a little while. Sounds a little hard, but I get countering now. But you don't only stun the enemy when you counter. You also get 1 bonus card. You know how normally you can only use the cards you've chosen on the custom screen? Well, if you counter, you get a bonus card. Bonus cards are random, but this is way you don't have to wait for the custom gauge to fill up before trashing the enemy. Thrashing the enemy. I see. I think I get it now. Hard to get the timing right on the counter, so don't push your luck trying to get one. But just this one time, I'll try to get a bonus card and delete the viruses in one turn. Alright, so let's go with 2 cannons.
No time for slacking.
Go!
There's a bonus card.
Have some of this! Got you! I hope I can get even stronger.
So it's all about timing there. We won. You did better than I expected, kid. You caught my interest. Think I'll hang around for a little bit longer. How you like that? A little longer? No thanks. I'm really sorry, but no way I'm getting roped into something like that again. Oh, then I guess you don't want to hear about your old man. But that's got nothing to do with this. Well, if you don't want me hanging around, I can take a hint. See you, kid. Wait. Okay, you can stay in my transfer for a bit. Just please tell me about my dad. Glad we agree, partner. After that, we moved the train back to its original spot and then returned home. But this alien, Mega, will he really tell me about my dad? The next morning. Geo, I'm leaving for my part-time job. Okay. I don't want to push you, Geo, but maybe you should try going to school again? I think you need to make some friends. Well, I'm off to work. Friends, huh? Why don't you go to school? If I went, I might make some friends. So you're saying you don't want to go to school because you don't want to make any friends? I had heard of that humans value their friends and brother bands a lot, or was that just hearsay? You don't know what it's like to lose someone close to you. So that's why you can say that. You really believe that? Whatever. I guess even among humans, there are sad and bitter ones like you. All of a sudden, Earthlings are a much more interesting race. Hey Geo, let's go check out your town. I want to see what other kinds of people there are here. Oh, come on. Why would I want to go do that? Besides, I don't like talking to other people. Quit dragging your feet and get out there. Ow, ow, ow. Move it. Okay. I'm going outside now, see? Jeez, what a bossy alien. And with our first fights done, this will kind of conclude our episode for today. Try to see. Okay, yeah. If I put it on here, we can go to our settings, and there are certain things we can change out. We can change our screen layout, so we can kind of get more of a classic DSL like the game originally was. Left and right, vertical. If you wanted to hold your switch in a weird way. Trying to think what would be best here. I feel like I'll keep it center. You can change the size ratio to make the other screen bigger. Resize speed, you can speed it up. Positioning, you can move it around for like in battle. So if you wanted to keep it up in the top left hand corner, you can. I'm going to keep it there. Assist. You can do assist control, speed up. Boost is on right now, so That's one feature about this game. It kind of lets you move faster. You can change the encounter rate, so you can set to no encounters or maximum where you run into an encounter in every step. Difficulty, you can change certain abilities. So Mega Buster, currently at 100%, you can max it up to 500%. Damage reduction, you can change how much damage you can take. You can up your rewards any. Health recovery, to recover health after every battle, like I believe it was the original Battle Network game. Guaranteed escape, you can run away from them. EX/V2 boss locator. This is for later in the game when we start being able to rematch certain bosses. And then Battle Network, you can turn it on to get Battle Network content. I'm not 100% sure what all gets unlocked there. I will look into this later, so I will explain that at a different time. Controls, these are just your controls, so if you want to rebind stuff, feel free to. Wallpaper, so on the side of the screen, as we kind of see around, we right now have like a planet scene. We can change it to like Mr. Hertz, a character we have yet to meet. We can do Luna. More of this is based off Battle Network, not Battle Network 3, Starforce 3. Here is kind of like Starforce 1 with some different characters we will meet throughout the game. Kind of a beach scene for the characters as we go along. Black, gray, blue, and you can even change border colors. I might change this up as we go through episodes, but right now I'm going to kind of keep it the same. And then lastly, general settings. So we have an option to change how our filters are. So like I can go to original, and if we quickly hop out, we see we get a more pixelated screen. So this is how it would kind of look on the DS, shrink down, but certain icons are not affected. So in the top left-hand corner, we see our Transer and Omega's head. They still stay in the high def images. They're not the pixelated form like the original. And if I go to here, this is also in the high def stuff. So it really only affects the screen, and our battle cards get affected by it. Let me turn it back to high resolution, because I do like that about it. And we can see that we have high resolution, character icons are updated, and battle cards are updated. We don't see the character icons, but they do get affected by the game. And then of course audio settings, and we can actually change our background music, because this is something important. Let me save my game real quick, and we can return to the tile screen. I can kind of show off what I mean here. All right. Return to the main menu. That's it. So there's a lot of features here, and we'll go over more stuff about it later, but I think it's in gallery. You can go to music, favorites, mark your songs as favorites, and you can play them on shuffle during battles, fight with your favorite tunes. So there is a lot of music that is available for you to pick through of all the games, and you have a favorite section. I know there is supposed to be possibly DLC coming out, and I did not unfortunately get the pre-order bonus with this. I did pre-order the game, but there was issues with my payment method at the time, and I basically had to cancel the pre-order and then just order it again to correct it. So unfortunately I lost out on a few bonus tracks, but basically you can pick these songs, set them as your favorites or arranged, and during battles you'll get you just basically get different songs. You have it for Starforce, Starforce 2, and the Starforce 3 games. I might mess around with this over time, but there is more things, and we will talk about them as we proceed through this series. So I hope this was an enjoyable first episode, and I will see you next time on Let's Play Mega Man Starforce Pegasus.